What's happening, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Appreciate everybody tuning in, checking out what we got going on here. Laying kind of low tonight. I'm in the backyard having some alone time. Shannon went with Caroline, her friend. You probably all know her by now because she's been in a ton of our vlogs. We spent a lot of time with her here at our house. We've gone swimming at her mom's house multiple times. Shannon does a lot of her out and about activities with her, so you probably know who she is by now. But Shannon went with Caroline to a Bible study at a local church, so I was able to get both kids asleep, and just gonna hang out and have some me time on the back patio, hang out, have a little nightcap and smoke a cigar. But I just wanted to come on here and vent. Not about anything that's going on in the world, but vent about my idiocy. So if any of you follow us on Instagram at the Vargas vlog, you saw that we were at an incredible lake house resort down in San Diego, in San Marcos, at Lake San Marcos. And I was so excited because I brought 3 cameras. I brought our main vlogging camera, I brought a GoPro, I brought, of course I'm gonna have my phone, which is what I'm shooting with today. I was gonna try to get as much content as I possibly could because I wanted to make this incredible travel vlog about what we did, this place that we were at, all the amenities, and just really make it something where you all could see what it was like in case you ever wanted to come down to San Diego and wanted a place to stay, maybe have it be a vacation destination. But after all the video shooting and all of the vlogging that I did, man, came home to edit the video on Monday, and as insignificant as something is, it turned out to be a huge ordeal. I did not check my microphone inputs, and because of that, all of the video that I shot this weekend, trash. I mean, the video wasn't trash, but there was no audio. The microphone was not plugged in all the way, and I was using a microphone that I don't normally use. I usually use the Rode video mic on our vlogging camera, but this weekend I was trying out a new microphone that I saw from a company that makes really good external monitors for video production. They came out with an on-camera microphone. I'm actually using it today, but I did make sure that all of the inputs were all done right. So I was using this microphone and I did not check the input into the camera, and it was not plugged in all the way. So hours of video from Saturday morning all the way until, Sunday evening, toast. There's just a solid hum throughout the entire video clip, and you see me talking like the stupid microphone's plugged in, but it wasn't. And I was very upset at myself, very upset at myself. Having a video production background, that's just something that you don't do. You don't forget to check the microphones. You don't forget to check your cables, check your batteries, check your inputs, make sure all of your lenses are working properly, make sure all your microphones are working. You just, you don't do that. And I'm like kicking myself in the face because of that. And I'm just like, man, how could I let that happen? So, I mean, I could possibly still do something where I narrate over the video, but I don't know how effective that would be. If you would still like to see it, leave a comment and say, hey, you know what? Yeah, post it anyway. do a quick narration over it. I'll try my hardest to make it exciting, but you can hear the tone in my voice that I'm pretty upset with myself. So, man, I got home and I was just so upset because I was so excited to, you know, edit and cut that video for, you know, a Wednesday vlog. You know, today is Wednesday, so I couldn't bring myself to really do anything. I didn't even open up my computer all week after I opened up put the memory card in the computer to start offloading all the footage. My computer's just sat on the table, and today I finally decided to, you know, just shoot something. But man, I'm just still so upset at myself, you know. So I just wanted to come on and, like I said, vent a little bit, but, you know, maybe give you guys a little bit of information about, you know, a life update. So here's the Vargas vlog life update. We'll start with me. So, as you've seen, I work for an automotive service and equipment company. I sell the equipment and I also sell the service of the equipment. We work with all the major OEMs, Ford, Toyota, Nissan, Honda, Chevrolet, etc. And we also work with independent shops. So you've seen me on a couple of vlogs go in and do some site surveys, just to determine whether or not the pad is sufficient or yada, 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 all that stuff. But been working there for about 3.5 months now. I changed companies in the middle of COVID, which is a very scary thing. You know, we weren't sure what was gonna happen, but I was actually a business owner prior to this, doing the same exact thing, but I had my own company. I sold the equipment and I had a team of service guys that were independent contractors that I would sell the equipment and they would come and install it, honor the warranty from the manufacturer and all that good stuff. But when COVID happened, I had probably about almost $275,000 in deals that were inked, ready to go. We're gonna get shipped out. Got a sudden cancel. I remember very clearly. March 19th was the day that I got the call to say that, you know, company ABCDEFG, we are going to cancel the order that we put in from you. And the following day, company ABCDEFG, we're going to cancel the order that we put in with you because we're unsure about what's going on and we just want to play it safe because we don't know what our company's going to look like financially in the next, you know, 14 days like they originally said. So they just wanted to hold off. But then clearly, you know, here we are, August or September now. And although a lot of stuff has opened up, we are still under certain restrictions, especially here in Southern California. So I made the decision to go and work for another company after an offer was presented to me. So it was a big step, but I'm loving it. I love the company I work for. I have a great relationship with my sales manager. I have a great relationship with the owner of the company. Our sales team, we all get along great. We all help each other out big time. They take the time to help me, being the new guy, to understand their quoting process, their sales process. It's been a huge blessing. You know, by the grace of God, we're getting by. We're doing more than getting by. You know, we're having fun doing this. I'm enjoying being a part of this team. Shannon, she's loving being a stay-at-home mom. That comes with its own trials. That comes with its own issues. Any of you other stay-at-home moms out there would understand that, you know, I'm understanding now that it's a big job. Mosquito. Sorry. It's a big job, and it comes with its own trials. you know, raising the two boys. Dylan is just all over the place. You know, or she, I should say, is enjoying it, but she's experiencing the typical stay-at-home mom problems, especially with everything being closed down. Nonetheless, she's loving it. She's growing. She's actually out with Caroline, whom you've seen on our vlog multiple times. They're at a Bible study here at a local church, and she asked, or she wanted to go, and I was like, you know what, just go. I got the kids. I'll make sure they both get down to sleep. I'll keep an ear out. I got the baby monitor over here. If I hear the baby cry, I can go up there and take care of him. He's teething right now, so it's a very, very sensitive time for him. You know, she's really been clutch. I love you very much, Shannon. Thank you. She's been very clutch in doing a lot of the stuff here at home. I know you guys see that I cook a lot to try to help out in that sense. Shannon does cook as well. She's very, very well. I always claim that I'm a better cook than her, but she still cooks very well. But I try my best to help out as much as I can with cooking. You see in a lot of our vlogs, I cook a lot of meals for the family. I truly enjoy doing it, so it's not like it's a hassle or a burden. So yeah, that's Shannon right now. Dylan, he's in the terrible twos. He knows what he wants, and he's a very, very smart kid. He knows how to negotiate. You know, his dad's a salesman, so you know, just like his daddy, he knows how to negotiate. And it can get very frustrating sometimes. You know, we show you guys a lot of the good times, a lot of the fun stuff, a lot of his good behavior, but as a toddler, a 2-year-old, almost 3 years old, he definitely has his meltdown moments. He definitely has his times where I'm just like, ugh! You know, but we get through it. And overall, he's a great kid. He's a great kid, and I'm so blessed to have him and so blessed to be his father. I love spending time with him. I love just going out into the front yard, well, the green area of our condo complex, and you know, he likes kicking the soccer ball around, so I'll do that with him. I'm a big baseball guy, so he loves hitting off the tee. He loves playing catch, so I try to do that as much as possible. He loves to wrestle and just physical interaction. He likes me when I pick him up and throw him on the couch and just fight with him. I grew up with a dad just like that. My dad used to do that with us. Pick me up, throw me on the couch, wrestle with me, you know, pull my hair, twist my ears, you know, just overall have a lot of fun. So yeah, that's Dylan. Baby Carson, his name's Robert, but we call him Carson. We had to compromise on that. Shannon said we can name him Robert, but we're not going to call him Robert. So my name is Robert, obviously. So he's not Robert the Third. He's Robert Carson. Baby Carson he's a champ. He's a fighter. You know, he was born, and we haven't told you guys this, but he was born 6 weeks early, 6 weeks premature. Shannon woke up in the middle of the night at 34 weeks with her water breaking, and we went to the hospital, and we found out that he was breached. Well, we knew that he was breached, but we thought we had 6 weeks for him to turn around. But he was breached. He was still breached. Shannon's water broke, and we had to do an emergency C-section. Dude was born 6 weeks early, and that comes with all of its own complications. You know, underdeveloped lungs, super small. He was like 4 pounds and some change. An 11-day NICU stay. You know, and having to be NICU parents, but in hindsight, you know, it was a blessing in disguise because his due date was actually April 7th, which was going to be right when COVID was, you know, the heat of COVID, you know, April. Everything here in California kind of shut down March 14th or 15th. And he was supposed to be born 2.5 to 3 weeks later, so I wouldn't have been able to be in the room. Shannon wouldn't have been able to be with him after he was born, and that would have been really, really hard, emotionally stressful, emotionally scarring. So we're actually kind of glad that he was born early so that we could be there with him and nurture him and help him and stuff. So in fact, let me post a couple of pictures here to show you us with him in the NICU. So as you can see, he was a tiny baby, and now he is a friggin' tank. Dude is a champ. He fought, he grew, he had intestinal issues, but now he's past it. I think he's probably every bit of 25 pounds now. Dude's a big boy, and he smiles, he laughs, he coos, he screams, he yells. He just is living his best life right now, man, and I couldn't be happier for him. I'm so happy that he's healthy. So happy that he's that he fought. I mean, I stayed up countless nights, worried, stressed out about him, not knowing what's gonna happen. I mean, and you really do think, like, is my baby going to die? I mean, I hate to sound morbid like that, but like, you really do think that, because there's this virus going on in the country. Our baby has a compromised immune system because he's so little, underdeveloped lungs, and COVID's main thing was it affects your respiratory system. So that was like super scary for us, and I was very, very scared. I did a lot of praying, ton of praying for him, whether it was praying with Shannon over him, praying by myself when I'm in my car, sitting out here just by myself thinking and just praying for him. I had our church praying. I had members of our former church praying, and it was just a big, big ordeal for us. I mean, any of you parents that have experienced the NICU can understand where we're coming from. So he just hit 6 months last week, and he's a big boy. He's a big boy. He loves spending time with me. He loves just kind of hanging out. He sees me wrestling with Dylan, and he legitimately wants me to pick him up and swing him, and like, I'm gonna throw him, but I don't. But I just lay him down on the bed. He wants me to do that with him because he sees me doing that with Dylan. So I love doing that with him. I love playing with him, tickling him, holding onto his hands and just kind of like, wow, getting him all excited. Shannon hates it because I do it right before bed. She's like, don't rile him up. He's trying to go to sleep. But I mean, I can't. I just love him so much. I love my kids so much. Give me one sec. Shannon's blowing me up, making sure everything's okay here at the house. Yes. Sorry. So yeah, that's us. Can't forget about Strawberry. Strawberry is old. That's the only thing I can say about her. She's old. She's 11. She's a Chihuahua. She likes to sleep all day. She just got over a stomach bug. She was a little more lethargic and sleepier than she normally is. It was very evident that she lost weight. She didn't want to eat. She just kind of moped around. So we kind of just helped her get through that. We babied her a little bit, but now she's back to normal, back to her bratty self. But she's my first child. She's 11 years old. I've had her since she was 3 weeks old, and I'm talking like fitting in the palm of my hand, 3 weeks old. And I used to have to bottle feed her. I would bottle feed her. She would wake up every night at 2:30. I mean, just like a baby. I'd give her a bottle. I would take her outside to go to the bathroom, and then she'd want to play, all at 2:30 in the morning. So I would kind of get her and hold her and wrestle with her with my hand, and and then she'd go back to sleep. But she's doing better. She's actually went to go check on her right now. I clip between clips here, and she's upstairs in her bed next to baby Carson's bed. She likes being there with him and kind of hanging out with him, so I appreciate that. Thank you, Strawberry. But yeah, so that's kind of where we're at right now. We're loving the vlog. We're loving doing this. We're loving meeting all of these people. Like I said before, we're loving meeting everybody virtually, getting to know their families, getting to know everything about them, and them getting to know all about us. It's so much fun. It's a lot of fun. You know, I'm hoping in the future, you know, our vlogs get a little better, our content maybe gets a little bit better, or you know, I find more of a niche, I guess you could say, that I can vlog about. But nonetheless, I'm loving you guys being a part of our family and being up to date with everything that we have going on here at our home. So I'm gonna go ahead and close out. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't done so yet, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you're notified every single time that I post a video, so you are up to date and a part of Casa de Vargas. Much love, and we'll see you on the next vlog.